Hi guys, welcome to Dragon's Cave and welcome to another Froggy Friday with myself, Karen, Lisa, Girl in the Garage, Tim the bass resonator, Lula the Nerd Goblin, and hopefully Marie from Ginrin Creates and Tiffany. So, whose channel I can't remember, but it'll be linked down there in the playlist. Got this new mold from Temu. And the aim is to do a frog in a frog in a frog, if I can do that. So because I'm very, very impatient, obviously I need to start with the small one. I'm going to use this Let's Resin Golden Chameleon powder. Just going to paint one. I can get the brush out of the packet. Ooh, that's nice. Sticking very well. This is an ice cube mold. As I just said, it came from Temu. I'm just going to try and make sure I can get into all the nooks and crannies. And I'm hoping that you can see. Got little eyes as well, which is quite cute. Now, as I was saying, because I am very impatient, I'm going to do the first one with UV resin. Now, obviously, because this mold is not translucent, it's going to be a bit of a mare. What I'll need to do, I mean, it may not work at all, but in an attempt to make it work, is I'm going to have to do the UV in reasonably thin layers. Now, I have got a very good UV light. I've got the Let's Resin double-sided one. So, here we go. Wish me luck. Let's start with just a thin layer in the bottom. And get my little pointy stick. Make sure, I think I can see a little bubble in the eye socket there. Trying to tease that up without actually touching the mold. If I disturb the resin enough, hopefully that'll make the bubble rise. I didn't want to use alcohol, obviously, because of the powder. Come on out. Almost there. I think I've got it. Yeah, I didn't want to wash the powder off the mold by spraying alcohol on it. It usually works okay, but that's normally when I'm using epoxy rather than UV. Don't want to push my luck on my first attempt at this. So I'm going to pop this under the UV light and I will come back when I've filled it up. See you in a bit. Hey guys, done about 5 layers, I believe. It looks very, very bubbly. I don't know if you can see that. But let's pop him out anyway. Now he's going to be a bit sticky, so I'm just going to try and pop him over that way. Yeah, didn't actually take I put the first layer in too deep, so that hasn't taken very well. But he's okay. Let me put that out of the way there. And bring this over, rather than try and move a sticky thing. I'll give him a zap, and I will be back with you for the next bit. See you in a sec. Okay, so while he was still sticky, I gave him another coat of powder. And I'm really hoping beyond hope that this works now. Now the next layer needs to be fairly transparent so you can see through it. So I've just used a bit of the diamond dust sparkle powder. I'll start with that little bit. Then I'm going to pop him in and hope that he sits on top and doesn't sink. So far, so good, hey? So yeah, I'm going to leave that to cure, and I will be back when we're ready for the next coat. See you in a little. Hey guys, welcome back. So this is ready to come out now. I also had a little bit of resin left over from something else, so I poured these two. Yeah, let's get this one out first. Okay, so because the mold is matte, you can't really see the frog inside very well, but I'm hoping, actually, use it. I've got somewhere the UV varnish. So I'll probably give that a coat when I find the varnish before I pop it in, but I'm going to be using a clear resin in the other frog anyway. Now, I've said that, but I'm not even sure if it'll fit inside. Of course it will. Easy. Easy peasy. So, I will mix up my resin, and I will be back when we're ready for the next part. Hang on now, got to unmold the extras first, haven't I? Oh, cute. I didn't get the bubbles out of the eye sockets, but that's okay. I'm going to have to pop the mold back under the light to be able to clean that out properly, but here we go. Sweet little froggy. Okay, so I'm going to pop that back under the light so I can get this cleaned up. Mix up my resin, and I will be back very shortly. See you in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back to Froggy Friday. So the original one I made, I didn't like. It didn't look very good. So I made another one. So I really can't see the frog inside very well. But I think it'll be okay. So the outer frog, I put a thin layer of interference gold on the bottom because I want him to show up a little better inside this one. So I've put a thin layer of resin down already. This layer is going to have to be clear, but I want to leave some space for a back coat. I'm just going to throw this in and see how far we go. But also, just in case you can't see that one very well, this is one of the ones that I made from the mold I made. So he's going to go in the head. Because I'm having one of these marish moments, really, because I completely forgot. Actually, what did I forget to do? Oh yeah, put the eyes in. So I'm going to have to paint his eyes on afterwards. I want to push that little frog right up in his head. And this one, I want it to more or less. Hi guys, welcome back. I've been kind of dithering about how to finish this one. And I've got this really pretty, very fine glitter. So I'm going to try painting this, excuse me, in to the feet. I don't know how well it's got to stick, but we'll do our best. I'll probably throw some of this into the actual resin as well. And it's not going to stick to the resin because this is fully cured. If you want it to stick, you have to either do it before it's cured. Something in there that's irritating me. Yeah, you either have to do it before it's fully cured, or you'll need to spray it with some alcohol, make it kind of sticky. I'm putting loads in here, way more than I need, but I kind of like it spread throughout. I was contemplating leaving the back coat clear, and I'm still in two minds whether to just use glitter or the powder as well. I think I'm going to go with powder and glitter. Too much in there, so put that off because I can use that for something else. And if I've thrown away too much, well, not thrown it away, but put it in the other cup, I can always tip some back in. So, this is just standard white mica powder that I got from Amazon. I'm really, really hoping this all shows through after all this work. Helps if you have the spoon the right way up too. Okay, let's just get this mixed in. Now, as usual, I won't fill it all the way to the top because I do need to move it off my desk onto my heat mat. And if it's completely full, then I will end up tipping it because I am just that clumsy. It's like 4 steps. Okay, this looks like it's mixed in, but I'm just going to give it a quick squirt of isopropyl alcohol. So if there's any lumps of powder in there, they'll rise to the surface and burst. Pointed that in completely the wrong direction, squirted myself in the face with it. That was fun. Okay, we are done. So let's get this poured. Start with that and let it find its way around so that we don't get too many issues with air bubbles under the neck. I'm going to drip some in each of the toes as well. Just a tiny bit, just to help it find its way around and also make sure the toes are full and not full of air bubbles. Oops, missed. Not that it matters, but at least I didn't completely miss the mould, as I'm sure you've seen me do on many occasions. I do like to show when I mess up as well as just when things actually go right. To be fair, I seem to mess up a lot when I'm filming. A lot more than I do than when I'm not filming. Which is slightly odd, but probably because, I mean, how long have I been on YouTube now? Since about January of this year. And I still get really nervous when I'm filming. I tend to babble a lot, talk rubbish. But I'm sure you're used to that by now. Okay, so I'm going to move him over before he's too full, and then I'll top him off, and I'll be back for the demold. See you in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. He's ready to demold now. So, it was easy. I always worry when it's too easy. This mold is coming to the end of its life, but I've just had a delivery of some new ones. So I can keep going for a while longer. For me, it's always this part of the mold that's most difficult. and get one of the arms out. And then push up. Yep. Oh, there we go. The other one, there we are. So, fingers crossed. Here we go. Okay. That's probably the weirdest one I've ever made. You can kind of, you can see this frog and you can see there's something under it. Unfortunately, because this frog that I put up in the head is so far back, you can't really see this other one. If you look from the side, you can see the outline. But he was clear, and I only kind of painted the underneath of him. Yeah, he's kind of cute. You can't really even tell it's a frog in there unless you look from certain angles. That's okay. It's all right. I'm not miserable about it. I'll paint his eyes on. I'll get you some photos. And I will see you on Monday for the next upload. Bye.